What's up, Sat King? Stefan here from TechRight. Today we're going to go over the Galaxy A53, and if you have the Galaxy A52, is it worth upgrading the A53? We're going to answer that in this video. Stay tuned. Alright everyone, hopefully you guys are having a good day. Hopefully everyone is safe out there. We have the Galaxy A53 5G right here, and as you guys know, watching my channel for more than a year, I had the Galaxy A52 5G for over a year, and I absolutely love that device. And we're going to be going over the A53 and comparing the specifications, the prices, and everything else, and pretty much showing you which device you should pick up. So really not a lot has changed from the Galaxy A52 to the A53. As you guys see right here, we kind of have this little camera bump right here that does not like disconnect from the back, so it just kind of goes down like a little, I would say like a half pipe, if you guys know in skateboarding. But that's pretty much the only thing that's changed as far as the design language on this phone. Maybe the other thing is we kind of have this chrome frame around the entire device that I think looks really cool. It kind of reminds me of the S22. Really nice looking device in general. As far as like the build, I would say the build feels pretty much the same as the A52 5G. Now, as far as the displays on both these devices, both were 6.5 inches, both were 2400 by 1080p, both were a 20:9 aspect ratio, both had a 405 ppi. Both had a Super AMOLED display, both had a 120 Hz refresh rate, both had an 85% screen to body ratio, and both had Gorilla Glass 5 on their devices. So there was no difference as far as the display goes from the A52 5G to the A53 5G. So that's honestly really surprising. That's probably one of the reasons why you shouldn't upgrade. So if you guys were thinking that you were going to get a little bit of a better quality display on the A53 5G, you don't. So if that was a reason that you wanted to upgrade, no need to upgrade. Getting into the system chips on the Galaxy A52 5G, we had a Snapdragon 750G compared to the one that we have in here, which is an Exynos 1280. Both these devices have an Adreno 619, I believe. Both have 6 GB of RAM. Both have 128 GB of internal storage. Both have storage expansion up to 1024 GB, so I believe that's a terabyte. Both devices also have Android 12. The thing about the A53 5G, however, is that we have software updates up until 2026, and as far as the A52 5G goes, I'm not sure when we're going to be getting updates on that device. Other than the previous one we had, we went from 11 to 12, so hopefully the software updates keep going with the Galaxy A52 at least for a couple more years. That'd be really cool. Now, the battery capacity did, however, change on this device. So the Galaxy A52 5G was actually only 4,500 milliamps, and we went up by 500 on the Galaxy A53, so we're at 5,000 milliamps on the A53. So that's something that has improved on the Galaxy A53 5G. We also have fast charging on both these devices. I believe we had Qualcomm Quick Charge 2.0 on the A52 5G, but both were able to charge at 25 watts as far as the charging goes through a wired charge. Now, getting into the cameras on the A53 compared to the A52, the A52 had a 64 megapixel OIS, an autofocus camera. The A53 right here has a 64 megapixel OIS PDAF. They both had a secondary 12 megapixel ultra wide camera. They both had a 5 megapixel macro camera, and they both had a 5 megapixel depth information camera. However, I believe the stabilization and everything with the video on the A53 is going to be a little bit better. The stabilization definitely got better. Both you can record up to 4K at 30 frames per second, so that's another really cool thing. And both devices had a front-facing 32 megapixel camera. Both devices had a 2D face unlock and an in-screen fingerprint sensor, and both had water and dust resistance for IP67. So as far as the specifications and everything else goes, I think the Galaxy A53 5G is a pretty decent phone, but if you have the Galaxy A52 5G, I would not upgrade to the A53. The reason being is the specifications are pretty much the same. The only difference about these devices is when the A52 5G came out, it was about $500, and the A53 5G was $50 less at $449. So as far as upgrading upgrading from the A52 5G to the A53, I don't think it's a good idea. Other reason being that the software would be the only reason to upgrade, and they are both at Android 12 right now. Maybe if you want to upgrade next year or in a couple of years to the A53 or A54, that may be a better idea. But yeah, I would definitely wait a year or two more just to pick up another phone, especially where the economy is at right now. So as far as the Galaxy A53 versus the A52 5G, it is not worth upgrading to the A53. Yeah, guys, if this video did bring you any value, please leave a like down below as well as subscribing if you're not part of the Tech Gang already. Also, hit the notification bell if you guys want to be notified every time I do upload a new video. This has been Safon from TechRight. Peace out, Tech Gang.